to go for the pre-open session. The SGX is indicating a 35-point higher start. Anuj is here in the studio to tell us what he's making of things. Anuj, hi, morning.
Morning, Prashant and Surbhi and Nigel. Well, for starters, to all our viewers, a very happy Gudi Padwa, Ugadi and Navratri. It's the start of Hindu New Year. So wishing everyone a very happy day and a very happy year. And hopefully this would be a great year for all of you. Now, talking about the markets, one of the most important days, right, the D-Day for markets because of what the Fed would do and what the commentary would be. But most markets are trading with hope, especially after what Janet Yellen had to say yesterday and ahead of that Fed meet. And even the Indian market yesterday sustained a rally. I think today's big trade might come on the Nifty IT, because if you look at what's happened over the last 7 days, Nasdaq is up 6.5% and Nifty IT is down 5%. The dichotomy has happened because while on the Nasdaq you're pricing in, a lower terminal rate, and which is what the bond market is also pricing in. But back home on Indian IT, you're worried about what's happening with banking. But with comments from Janet Yellen yesterday and the kind of rally that we have seen in banks yesterday in the US, my sense is today you could see a bit of a rally in IT stocks. Now for the Nifty, it's in critical zone 17,145 to 17,225. That is the next big resistance, and strong shorts will have to cover if you start to cross 17,225. Till then, I think the FI shorts might actually see some more addition. Above 17,225, there's no major resistance till 17,500. And on downside, the first support is at 17,016. And the big support, of course, like we've been mentioning ad nauseum, on the channel level of 16,750 to 16,800. The Bank Nifty has led the recovery over the last couple of days, and especially ICICI Bank and Axis Bank have had very strong follow-through. And the close has been quite strong, and the texture buy on dips for Bank Nifty, but it faces some big resistance now between 40,000 and 4,200. So as I said, my sense is today you might see actually a bit of a reverse play with IT stocks leading the charge. Also, post 3 p.m. it will be interesting to see what traders do, because you'll have to prepare for a gap up or gap down tomorrow depending on what the Fed does.
All right. Thanks very much, Anuj, for joining in with that perspective. So we're all watching, waiting and see what the Fed delivers and then kind of take it from there.